Hey, welcome to the 49ers auditorium. We are adjacent to the Niners draft room. And how is this for being interactive on day 2 of the NFL draft? The Niners just selected, just before we hit the air, they drafted a fellow named Will Redmond, a cornerback from Mississippi State. Now, earlier, let's tell you how it all unfolded this afternoon, as a little while ago, the Niners introduced their first round picks. Oregon defensive end DeForest Buckner, Stanford guard Joshua Garnett. The two players know each other very well, having gone one-on-one against each other in the Pac-12. Both players had high praise as they begin their NFL careers now as teammates.
He was the best guard in the country, and so when I found that out, I wanted to go against him the whole game. I told everybody on the D-line that I was staying on him the whole night, and that I wanted to compete against him because he's supposed to be the best in the country.
You kind of relish those opportunities to go against a guy like that, where you know that you got to be on your A game every single play, or it's gonna be a long night for you.
Hey, check out Illinois defensive end Jehud Ward. Just a puddle of tears when he found out that the Raiders had drafted him in the second round with a 44th pick today. Oakland has used their first 2 picks on defensive players. Ward played 2 seasons at Illinois and was selected to the All-Big Ten team both seasons. Now, as the crow flies a couple of miles from here at SAP Center, the San Jose Sharks will open up their second round of the playoffs facing the Nashville Predators. Boy, that joint will be jumping tonight, I can tell you that much. San Jose in the second round of the playoffs for the first time in 3 years, and one of the reasons why is the team's depth, giving the Sharks the ability to be versatile on the ice, or as Coach DeBoer says,
well, there's different ways to skin a cat, so to speak, and although the animal rights people might not appreciate that, I better. Yeah, all right. I'm from Canada. It's hunting and fishing and things like that. But
all right, and the Warriors star Steph Curry, as we turn our attention to the NBA, he told the media today that he thinks he could return to the court from an injured knee before the 2-week frame given by the team. He looked good in street clothes in Golden State's series clinching win over Houston, celebrating by picking up Ian Clark, something his coach wasn't too excited to see.
I saw him pick up Ian Clark off the floor. I'm like, what are you doing? I thought you were injured. So hopefully he'll have just as much joy, but not as much of a display physically of that joy.
That was taking it a little too far, but we were having fun, and I was reminded quickly after I picked him up that was not a good idea.
All right, now from that to, boy, man, did it rain, literally, on the Giants tonight in New York. Mets poured it on in the 3rd inning. Remember this guy, Yoenis Cespedes, A's fans, capped off a 12-run inning with a grand salami. Cespedes had 6 RBI in the inning. The 12 runs set a Mets record for most runs scored in an inning, and right now, top 8, the Mets handily ahead of the Giants by a score of 13-1. But bringing it back to Santa Clara here with the 49ers, they just keep on going, trying to turn this thing around. We'll have a recap coming up on The Late Show on what day 2 of the NFL Draft played out.
All right,
back
Ben.
to you in studio.
Thanks.
Thanks, Vern, for news throughout the evening. We'll have the latest always on CBSSF.com.
And join us for Night Beat at 10, back here at 11. Good night.